Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night.
Alright guys, so we all know that there are a million different types of running shoes out there, but how many people actually know which ones work best for them? So our main goal today is to determine which types of running shoes or shoe is going to help prevent injuries and why injuries may even occur in the first place. So our group put together 3 different categories that we believe running shoes can fall into. One being minimal ride, second neutral ride, and third stability ride. With minimal ride shoes, they tend to be lightweight, very flexible, give that runner a barefoot feel. The more minimal the shoe, the more the foot, the ankle, and the lower leg actively support and stabilize your body in motion. Examples of this are the Vibram Spiritum LS, the Skora Phase X, and the Nike Freerun. The second category is neutral ride. This is typically for people who do not overpronate or do not supinate. These shoes have a visible arch and are nicely cushioned for support and comfort. Examples of these are the Nike Flyknit Lunar 1, the Mizuno Wave Rider 16, and the Adidas Energy Boost. The last category is a stability ride. These shoes tend to be more bulky, and from what some people say, stability shoes fix overpronation, or they help fix it, and they're also known as motion control shoes because they prevent the runner from too much rotation while running. Examples of this are the Treksta Edict GTX, the Asics Gel Kayano 19, and the New Balance Leadville 1210. So we were pretty fortunate enough to interview a variety of runners ranging from recreational runners to collegiate athlete to even a marathon runner about what techniques and shoes work best for them. So let's take a few minutes to look at these interviews.
Well, I'd like to say 3 or 4 times a week.
And about how many miles do you think you put on those shoes?
And the shoes I have prior to these, I run about 4 to 5 miles a day.
Are these the same kind of shoes that you had last time?
Yes, these are my actually just the trainer shoes.
Awesome.
But I have different gym shoes for different types of situations. These are the Flyknit Lunar 2s, $90 at Nike store. What's cool about them is that they're, if you want to touch them, they're pretty lightweight and they have like a knit to it.
Awesome. So what made you buy those shoes? Did you get advice from somebody that worked there, or you just try on a bunch of stuff? How did you pick them?
Well, I had a test. My mom said if you do good, then I'll buy the shoes. So the old parent trick.
Okay. All right. And are these more comfortable than other shoes you tried on?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. These are like walking on air.
Hi, I'm Taylor Mills. I'm a senior here at UNLV. I run about 3 times out of the week. I would say 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on the warm-up or the workout. Nike, because they're very comfortable and I get they're very flexible. So yeah, I ask them for long distance running shoes so they won't get worn out quick, and then I can use them for a long period. I typically stick to these.
I like to typically run in my Lunar Glide 5s.
Okay, why?
It's lightweight, supportive, comfortable. I switch it up between that and my Lunar Flyknits, and then I also run in the Nike Freeze because I like to strengthen the muscles of my feet while I run with that fully flexibility and the points in the shoe where it builds the muscles in your feet and strengthens your feet. So I switch it up between 3 different shoes. Oh, I also run my Pegasus every now and then. No, I haven't had any injuries yet. Knock on wood.
Alright, cool, awesome.
I try to run anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. Try to keep it from 5 to 7 miles. With my feet, I like for it to be extremely comfortable, just because if I continue to run, I want it to have the ability to have a duration throughout my run, and I have really skinny feet, so I need it to be really tight and form-fitting to my foot. Yes, I tore my meniscus and ACL when I was 14 in high school.
Okay.
I had 2 surgeries, but I continued to run. At that point, I was 14. I didn't know anything about running. I just wanted to run, and I was running in Vans and anything else I could have. So yeah, I do definitely think that not having the correct running shoe and maybe not running in the correct manner was one of the biggest reasons why I had running injuries. I have to switch them up at least once or twice every single time I run, just because it depends on where I'm running. If I'm doing speed training, if I want some type of comfort into it, I usually tend to run in 2 different shoes. If I'm training for a marathon, I run in 3 different shoes, and one of those 3 shoes I pick to do my marathon just so my feet are accustomed to how it feels when I run throughout my duration of my training.
Well, we had a lot of the recreational runners, and a lot of their choices for particular shoes actually came from just being the most comfortable pair they ran across in the stores. Some guys liked a little lighter of a shoe, some liked a little bit more cushion, and some even had their moms pick a shoe for them. Along with one of our studies, Dufek and Bates study actually, they actually looked at a variety of shoes, and they found out that shoes may actually be inaccurately marketed for their specific purpose. Also, performance is highly dependent on the individual, not the particular shoe. Particularly in our more advanced runners, we saw that these guys typically own more than 1 pair of shoe, and they actually trained with these different shoes in different training sessions. This goes along with 2 of our studies. We've got Bonacci's study and Van Gent's study. Pretty much they say that when we run, we're exposed to a lot of kinematic and kinetic factors, and actually injury is more correlated with overuse rather than particular shoe types. So switching between shoes actually is very beneficial for injury prevention. So in summary, from our interviews of recreational runners to even marathon runners to even UNLV competitive athletes, we unfortunately came up with the fact that there's no definitive best shoe for everyone, and to just switch between shoe styles for the best injury prevention technique.
Been living for the weekend, but no, not anymore. Cause here comes that familiar feeling that Friday's famous for. Yeah, I'm looking for some action, and it's out there somewhere. You can feel the electricity all in the evening air.